Hi, good morning everybody. Okay, today I'm going to share with you about my personal experience from demo trading into live trading since since how I began, which was way back 5 years ago. Okay, so the one thing that this is where because as I say, I did a polling and you guys also agree with me that you can do demo trading for 1 to 3 months, but you could not sustain that same consistency into live trading for even 1 month. So we are going to explore about what are the possible reasons. But as we explore, I just hope that you can get some ideas based on the findings that what you can do on your own. All right. So I'll just begin. I'll just make a note. Okay, this is what I meant. Okay, so when you transit demo trading into live trading, right? Okay, you always start small. Example, for instance, you can start with 100 or maybe 200 USD, but I reckon that 200 USD is the best. 200 USD start off right is the best when you want to transit from your demo into live. Okay, because the reason why is the best is because you cannot manage a small account like a 200 USD, right? A bigger account is not going to make you any better, because what happens is that during that time when I was starting out, right, maybe doing that 5 years ago, I start off with maybe I start with 200 at the point in time, and of course before I start a live account, I sign up for a course which is Niall Fuller, and that was my first ever course. And it works a bit as a newbie during that point of time, so I was not really very good in price action, just follow the candle at times. you know so I kind of screw up into my live trading after that, so and blew my account. Of course, MC is a normal thing, right? So blue account is normal, guys. Okay, if you blowing your account over and over again, right, it's not it's telling you something. Okay, when you blow your account over and over again, right, it's telling you that there's something not right with what you are doing at the moment. Okay, so what can it be? It can be the way you manage your account. Okay, and how you manage your account, it may be your money management. So back to my experience is that, so during that time, after I blew my account, then I asked myself, is my account too small? That's why I blew my account. So I could not really think properly at that point of time. So I said, okay, I just increase my account to 300. Then I increased my account to 300. Then I start trade again. And then after, I never really measure at that point of time. I never really count how many weeks, how long I last. And then after that, I blew the account again. 300. Then after that, I go and deposit again. So maybe this time I go up to 400. Okay. And then after 400, I fail again. Then after that, I went up to my 500 USD. So as I deposit, then after that, I keep on failing and failing. Then I ask myself, what the hell is going on, man? Why am I failing all over and over again? Then that is where I start to ponder and take a step back and ask myself, what is the real problem right here? Then it just stuck on my mind that maybe my strategy is not good enough. Maybe my knowledge is not wide enough. Okay, so what I did differently that point of time, okay, I stopped my life for a while, and I enrolled another course, and I think I went with Malaysian technique forex seminar, which is the real price action called in Malaysia. And after that, that is the second course that I took. And then the other one I took is scamming course, which is Malaysia, not worth mentioning. And after that, I did again. After taking the course, I do a live again, and this time I start with 200, and the results was slightly better than my first one. Okay, the result was slightly better than my first one, but do I still blew my account? Yeah, I still blew my account. Okay, so and then it went back to the same cycle all over again. Then I find out, I mean, it's a journey, man. Trading is a journey, guys. I mean, like, for some people, right, they cannot overcome that mental challenge. Okay, they cannot keep on losing money, and then they just give up. But you guys got to remember that whatever you are doing right now for trading, this is what I believe. For trading, I believe that this is not something that you want to sustain for the next 1 or 2 years. This is something that you want to master over your next 5, 10, or maybe 20 years of your life from right now. Because let's face it, after 10 or 20 years, right, your youth will wear out. We will get older every day. There will be a time where you, even as a loyal worker, your company will just give you a golden handshake. Okay, it happens to me in that company before, which I do not want to say that name. Okay, you can work very hard for somebody. You can be a loyal worker through a corporation or a company, but just one small freaking stupid mistake is just going to put you out of the company. Happened to you before? That's why I always that is what motivates me into this business and this trading industry, and this is what I like, and I will keep on pursuing this thing because I know that it's an art and something that you can learn. Okay, so I'm sorry to share with you about this thing, but it's got something to do with this live trading. Okay, so the second thing is that you have to be consistent in your position sizing, no matter how confident you are with your strategy. I mean, your sizing, right? Just, there is one that during the time everybody knows. You can Google it. Everyone will say just put around 1 to 3% of your risk of your account. Okay, but the thing is, right, it all depends on your risk tolerance. At the end of the day, right, each one of us has a different risk tolerance. Some of us will say, oh no, my risk tolerance is big. Some of us will say that our risk tolerance is big, but when your risk tolerance, when you said that, and then when you risk big enough and you lose that, then you will say differently. So the thing is, right, don't say what you don't mean. Okay, do not say what you don't mean. At the end of the day, right, whatever risk that you want to put, just remember the simple fact is that only risk money that you can lose when you want to trade. Okay, you want to make big money. Anyone who wants to make money. Okay, everyone wants to make big money, but the thing is, right, you must have consistency. Okay, there must be a consistency. So example, in this case, your position sizing, right, maybe like for this week, okay, you just start with 0.05. Okay, and then regardless of whether you win or lose, then you review. For instance, if your week is a winning week with 0.05, so next week then you can go up to 0.07 or 0.06. It's up to you, but do not make it into a process, make it into a structured system. Okay, from 0.05 and then 0.07. Do not jump to one lot, 0.20. Most of the time, right, when we blew our account, right, at live trading, most of the time, into my experience, right, it's not just about the strategy. It's really about the money management. That means, right, we are quite confident about our strategy, and that is where we know that, okay, this is going to happen, and that is where you put you take the risk, and then then all things just break loose. So you should try to overcome that. Okay, So okay, as I said, this one for consistent stop loss of 30 to 50 pips or with 2 times rewards of more. The best is stick with only one stop loss pips. The example for me, I only have 30 pips stop loss each and every time, because if price hit your stop loss, right, the problem is not your stop loss, it's your entry. So fix your entries, not your stop loss. Fix your entries. That means if you're going to fix your entries, that means you fix your analysis. Okay, you fix your analysis and your entry issues, not your stop loss. Your stop loss has got nothing to do. Okay, even if you are going to extend your stop loss, extend, then in the end the trend has changed, then it's no use. If you lost, you lost. If you make a wrong analysis, okay, definitely of course it will be a wrong entry will be a wrong result. Same. Okay, so manage 1 week of trading with a consistent sizing, like what I said just now, for 0.05, and then gradually increasing, because you're not just looking to increase your account, but you are aiming for consistency of actions. Okay, as I said, I think you guys know, I mentioned before in my Instagram, is that consistency is meant by consistency of action. By the consistency of action then will translate into consistency of results. Okay, once you have the consistency of action, right, the profits and the results will just take care of itself. Trust me on this. Just need consistency. Okay, do the same thing over and over again. But like for instance, right, if you repeat the bad thing over and over again, it will still be the same, of course. So you need to change the one that you think, that you believe that you are failing and not so good, right? You don't want to repeat that. Okay. And then when in demo, you must treat it like a real account, and then with proper sizing. All right. For instance, right, there are traders students who I met along the way, in which they are doing demo. Okay, but what is the smallest denominator for demo? 3,000, right? 3,000, 100,000, 10,000. I think 3,000 is the smallest, right? Just because you have that demo is 3,000 USD, you open 0.30, 0.40. Ask yourself, do you really have 3,000 to begin with? Even if you have 3,000 USD to begin with, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for you. For instance, as I say, right, if you cannot manage a small account, right, any account of big size, right, is not going to do you any good. Trust me on this. The problem, right, the thing is that, right, you must overcome that. The thing, if you can manage a small account, if you can turn 200 into 400 or 500, which that means, right, it's not means that you are good, or it shows that your strategy is good, you have an edge over the market. That means that is where, for instance, right, if you can do one thing, example for instance, right, I think my students will know, a lot of time I converted 200 USD into a bigger sum, but of course not 20,000 or 30,000, but of course it's bigger. But the thing is that if you manage to do something dramatic once, right, you can do it over and over again. Why? Because you already know the steps into achieving that kind of result. So that is what you are aiming for. Okay, that is what you are aiming for. So when you in demo, please treat it as a real account. Okay, with real stop loss, with proper sizing. Okay, you must treat the demo account exactly as how you do in real account, so that when you transit into live trading, right, there won't be any gaps, there won't be any uncomfortable, because you find that there is no consistency in both. There must be the same. Whatever you do at demo totally must be the same with what you do at live. Okay, so how long you have to do a demo account? To me, minimum is 1 month. Some people can say 3 months, 6 months. The thing is, right, if you cannot manage 1 month, right, it's going to be, for instance, right, if you can go 1 or 3 months or 4 months, right, but then at the end of the day, then you can still fuck it up in 1 month. Oh, sorry, shouldn't have said that. Sorry about that. Okay, but the thing is, right, just 1 month will do. Because why? 1 month, because the market, right, will do the same thing every month. Okay, 1 month got 4 weeks. The first week is always the NFP, followed by the second week, third week, and fourth week will come all the bank interest rates and other news, FOMC and all that. You guys should be very familiar with all these things. Okay, so if you cannot manage 1 month with your strategy, means your strategy does not have an edge over the markets. Okay, whether is it recession or not, like right now with a lot of uncertainty. Okay, and then the last one, be completely honest with yourself about why you fail and find out reasons behind it. Really dig down within you and ask yourself, okay, why you fail. Is it any of these three? If it's your trading plan, fix it. If it's your trading strategy, fix it. If it's your money management, fix it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Okay, fix the one that is broken within your strategy right now. Okay, fix it. Okay, you're on a competition is itself. You know what you're capable of. So the thing for those of you who have failed over and over and again, do not be despair. So the thing is, right, if you lost 200 USD, is better than you lost 2000 USD. That's why I say always start small. If you cannot convert small, right, there is no way. It's not no way lah. Some people can also achieve it, but only a minority. Okay, so my suggestion is that really do not open more than 200 USD. Make that 200 USD grow. I tell you, it will be a much I mean, from a 200 USD you go into what's 900 or 800 or 700, like it's much satisfying than you have a 3000 USD and then you make profits from there. Because for me, it's all about the pips achievement. Example, around 50 pips, 70 pips, 80 pips, 90 pips, that's the pips achievement. Some people, like, I mean, I'm not faced by 10, 30 pips, seriously, not faced at all. So that is all I have for you, and the next video I will just, if I have I will share with you some video on the next about supply and demand if there is. But for now, this is what I'm sharing based on my personal experience. Okay, hope it helps you and